Everybody thinks they know the story of Nigeria's most feared robber. But what if I told you the real reason he was finally caught was never what people believed? This part of the story is rarely told. There was a time in Nigeria when one man was more powerful than the police. Not a politician, not a soldier, an armed robber. They called him the law, and what made him dangerous wasn't just his gun, it was the fear he controlled. Even the police were afraid of him. His name was Lawrence Anini. In the 1980s, he ruled Benin City like a king of chaos. His name alone was enough to empty streets. Traders would close their shops. Drivers would change their routes. People would disappear indoors. Day or night, it didn't matter. If he was coming, nobody felt safe. But Anini was not always this powerful. He started small, like many others, just trying to survive. Petty crimes, street hustles, nothing unusual. But slowly, something changed. He became more calculated, more fearless, more dangerous. He wasn't just committing crimes anymore. He was building influence. Then he formed a gang, not just random criminals, but loyal men who trusted him and followed his orders without question. Together, they became organized, strategic, deadly. But what truly made Anini different was his connection to the system. He had insiders, corrupt police officers who secretly fed him information. They warned him about raids. They told him where to strike. They helped him stay one step ahead every time. That was his real power, not just weapons, but information. Soon his operations became bigger, bolder, riskier. Banks were attacked, highways became dangerous, wealthy individuals lived in fear. His gang would strike quickly and disappear before anyone could react. No warning, no hesitation. People began to whisper a phrase that would define his legacy. Whatever Anini says is final. That was how he earned the name, the law. At his peak, it felt like he was untouchable. The police couldn't stop him. The system couldn't control him. Fear spread across the region, but the government could not ignore it. They were under pressure. The country was watching, so they launched a massive manhunt. Roadblocks appeared everywhere. Police patrols increased. Raids were carried out day and night. They were determined to catch him, but still, he kept escaping. Every time they got close, he was already gone. It was like he knew their next move before they made it. For months, he remained free, until one thing changed everything. Betrayal, not from the police, not from the government, from someone close to him, someone he trusted. That person gave away his location, and for the first time, Anini was vulnerable. The police moved quickly. This time, there were no mistakes, no warnings. They surrounded him. Gunshots filled the air. Tension, chaos, confusion, and then silence. Anini was captured. The man who once controlled the streets was now powerless. Soon after, he was tried and sentenced, and in 1987, it all came to an end. Just like that, now the law was no more. His story became a lesson, a reminder that power built on fear never lasts forever. No matter how untouchable someone seems, there is always a breaking point. If this story surprised you, don't stop here. Like the video, share it with someone who remembers this era, and subscribe now because the next story might be even more unbelievable.